Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Daita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Daita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Daita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta
श्री
Vrinda
चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय।
Jai
श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय।
Jai
श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Jai
समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय।
Jai
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। हम श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं शाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna,
कृष्णा
Krishna
कृष्णा
Krishna,
हरे हरे
Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare
राम
Rama,
राम
Rama
हरे
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to today's Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita session. We are reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 3. Lord Chaitanya's stay in Advaita, in the house of Advaitacharya. So we saw how the second day of Mahaprabhu's stay, Sachimata came. She was brought. Sachimata was brought by Chandrasekhar Acharya to Shantipur in a palanquin, and many devotees also came. Uh, Practically the whole city of Navadvip, everybody came, it is said. And not just Navadvip, devotees from neighboring villages also came. So then we saw the exchange of love between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sachimata. Then Advaita Acharya took Sachimata inside the house. Now Mahaprabhu is reciprocating with the devotees. How did Mahaprabhu reciprocate with the devotees? He individually, each and every devotee, he looked at them and embraced them tightly. All the devotees whom he knew from Navadvip, who came for him, he looked at each person and he expressed his affection. He tightly embraced each devotee. And then also all the others who came, who heard about Mahaprabhu, they came to see. He reciprocated with everyone, either by smiling at them or casting his merciful glance on them. So that's what we were reading yesterday. Let's continue. So I'll quickly go back a little bit. Okay. So who were all the devotees that came? Again, the devotees also had the same. They also, when they saw Mahaprabhu, um, they saw that he had no hair. So they felt very sad that he had no hair. But then when they saw the beauty of his shaved head, the effulgent beauty, they became blissful, a different type of bliss. So there was sadness that his beautiful hair was gone, and also they were experiencing bliss looking at his beauty. Then all these devotees, Srivas, Ramai, Vidyanidhi, Gadadhar, Gangadas, Vakreshwar, Murari, Shuklambar, Buddhimanta Khan, Nandana, Sridhar, Vijaya, Vasudev, Damodar, Mukunda, Sanjaya, like this. This is just some names. So many devotees came. And when they came, they were so blissful to see Mahaprabhu that they just spontaneously started chanting Hari Hari and dancing. So the house of Advaitacharya had transformed into Vaikuntapuri, because in Vaikuntha every word is a song, every movement is a dance. So they were all singing the names of Hari and they were all dancing spontaneously simply by seeing Mahaprabhu. And people came from different places. We saw they came from Navadvip and also from nearby villages. Sabha kare vasadila bhaksha anna pana bahudina acharya gosai koila samadhana, like this. So all these people, how many people there were, right? From all the people of all the nearby villages and Navadvip itself. So many people. If you remember, in the beginning of Mahaprabhu's appearance Leela, there's a description of the city of Navadvip. Navadvip is said to be the center for learning. People from all over the world would come to Navadvip to study. This was the center of learning. So it is said that how many people lived in Navadvip, nobody knew, nobody can count. Millions and millions of people lived in just that one city of Navadvip. And in every ghat of Ganga, there were always so many Brahmanas always debating on, uh, grammar and Shastra. They would be debating with each other. You would find wherever you went, you would find so many. The city was filled with millions and millions of people and Brahmanas everywhere. So now here it is said, and of course later on it is said, of course, during Mahaprabhu's presence, not everyone became a devotee. Many became devotees, but many unfortunate people who would blaspheme, only those who would blaspheme, they stayed away. Otherwise, everyone else became devotees. Okay, so of course these people will be delivered by Nityananda Prabhu. We see that now this is just after taking sannyas. Nityananda Prabhu goes back with Mahaprabhu to Puri, and then Mahaprabhu comes second time in his attempt to go to Vrindavan, and then when he goes back, that's when he instructs Nityananda Prabhu, now you should go and preach. And then when Nityananda Prabhu comes back, that's what we are reading in Chaitanya Bhagavatam now. When Nityananda Prabhu comes back to um, Navadvip, he is delivering all those people who, the people that Nityananda Prabhu delivered were like, actually Mahaprabhu even delivered the offenders when he came back. When he came back the first and second times. So first time he's going now on the way to Puri, but he makes an attempt to go to Vrindavan once from Puri, and again the second time he makes another attempt from Puri to go to Vrindavan. So when he comes to Bengal, in Kulia, Mahaprabhu delivers all the people who had offended, because now they get a change of heart. That's the purpose of taking sannyas. So when he takes sannyas, then all these people, they come who had offended him before, they come and fall on his feet and beg forgiveness. So even they are delivered by Mahaprabhu. But at this point, now, when Mahaprabhu is in Advaitacharya's home, you can say, except for, some offenders and, most sinful people, most lowly people, practically everyone else came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there were many, many, many people. The point is, there were many people who came to see Mahaprabhu. And Advaita Acharya is giving accommodation to all of them to stay. For how many days? 10 days. 10 days. Every day. All their needs. Prasadam, breakfast, lunch and dinner. And kirtan all day. And accommodation. and whatever else they need to stay. All the people of Navadvip and all other villages. This is Sri Advaita Acharya. That also we read yesterday. So to everyone who came to see the Lord from villages nearby, especially from Navadvip, Advaita Acharya gave residential quarters as well as all kinds of eatables for many days. Indeed, he properly adjusted everything. ISKCON Mayapur also is like that, providing shelter to everyone who comes from villages. Also they come. There are different types of visitors coming. Some are very wealthy, some coming from abroad, some, you know, villagers, they don't have, you know, anything, but everyone gets accommodation somehow or other, right? They stay here and there, sometimes even just, you know, outside they stay. And then you see during Mangalarti, the temple room is packed. For whenever there's kirtan, there's festival, it's packed. They all come. And Mahaprabhu arranges for their stay. So Advaita Acharya arranged for the arranged residential quarters for everyone, especially for those who came from Navadvip. Acharya Gosaira Bhandara Akshaya Avyaya Jata Dravya Vyaya Kore Tata Dravya Hoya. Who is Advaita Acharya? Mahavishnu, right? And who is his internal energy? Lakshmi Devi. Who is Lakshmi Devi? The goddess of fortune, right? She is the source of all opulence, all wealth. So Acharya Gosaira Bhandara. Bhandara means where you keep all your grains and, you know, all your groceries. So Acharya Gosaira Bhandara Akshaya. It will never be finished, right? How much ever you take, it is still, like you say, Akshaya Patra, right? In Mahabharata, you know, Akshaya Patra. Draupadi had this Akshaya Patra. That means how many ever thousands of people you feed, the quantity of food that is on the plate never goes down. It's always that much. You keep taking and still it is always full. This is Akshaya, inexhaustible. It can never be reduced. It is there. Like that, Advaita Acharya's uh, supply store, right? The supply room, right? Where you have all your uh, groceries and all your grains and dals and everything. It was inexhaustible. It was like Akshay Patra. So many millions of people, prasadam is being cooked and they're all fed, but still it was always full. It's not like he has to run out every day to go and shop and get more and more. It is always full. Akshaya. Advaita Acharya's bhandar is Akshaya. Advaita Gosaira Bhandar Akshaya Avyaya. Avyaya means indestructible, inexhaustible and indestructible. It's never going to be, you know, destroyed, right? That it doesn't exist anymore. That's never going to happen. Nor does it ever become less. Akshaya Avyaya. Jata Dravya Vyaya Kore, as much as you use, right? So when you use, that much is gone, right? But it's never gone. As you use, tata dravya hoy, that much is there again. You take 1 kilo, let's say 100 kilos are there, you take 1 kilo and you look at it again, there's 100 kilos. Whatever you take, that much is immediately replaced. You never see that it is reduced. Jata dravya vyaya kore tata dravya hoy. The supplies of Advaita Acharya were inexhaustible and indestructible. As many goods and commodities as he used, just as many again appeared. Many things are there like this in Mahaprabhu's Leela. You will see that um, um, you know, like the flower tree in Shiva's Angan, where all the devotees would come in the morning to pick flowers, and that's when they're having their, you know, Ishtagoshti. While picking flowers, they're talking to each other. What's happening? You know, Mahaprabhu is back in Navadvip, like that. So every morning, all devotees would come. How many ever flowers every day they would take? At every moment, that many flowers are there on the tree every day. Akshaya, Avyaya, like that. So Advaita Acharya's, and also the mango trees, right? The mango that Mahaprabhu just manifest. Every day, so many devotees are eating, again that many mangoes are there. Akshaya Avyaya. So the supplies of Advaita Acharya were inexhaustible and indestructible. As many goods and commodities as he used, just as many again appeared. Say dina hoite sachi korena randhana. Sachi Mata is cooking, right? The same day, as soon as she came, that day itself, say dina hoite sachi korena randhana. She is going to cook. Bhaktagana Loya Prabhu Korena Bhojana. And then Mahaprabhu, along with all the devotees, he would honor the prasadam. Cooked by Sachi Mata. Seidina Hoite Sachi Korena Randhana Bhaktagana Loya Prabhu Korena Bhojana. From the day Sachi Mata arrived at the house of Advaita Acharya, she took charge of the cooking. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dined in the company of all the devotees. And all the devotees, she actually requested that all of you devotees, you will go to Jagannath Puri and you will take darshan of Mahaprabhu. I won't be able to see him again. How will I see? Because he's a sannyasi. A sannyasi cannot go and visit his family and see his mother and his wife. His wife couldn't even come this time because she's the wife. She had to stay back. But Sachimata came. And even then, she knew that she cannot just go and see him because it's for the details are not explained here, but when Mahaprabhu said, I will stay wherever you want me to stay, at that time Sachimata said, no, 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 right? How can, as a mother, it is um, such a big, such a bad thing, right? He'll get a bad name, Mahaprabhu. Being a sannyasi, he's staying with his mother at home, and his wife is also there. What is this? Isn't it? Sachimata couldn't bear that, right? My son, he has taken sannyas means he has to live by that standard. And I shouldn't come in, my affection, my love for him shouldn't come in the way. Although her heart was breaking in separation, but still. So therefore she said, when Mahaprabhu said, I will stay, so she requested, no, you just don't go to Vrindavan, you stay in Jagannath Puri because Jagannath Puri is nearby. Devotees are always going and coming from Bengal. They go to Jagannath. It's just overnight train ride, right? You just take like 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the night. You take a train, and morning early in the morning by 5 you're in Jagannath Puri. You just sleep and you wake up in Jagannath Puri. Now, back then also they would even walk. They would cross the river and go. So devotees are always going to Puri and coming back. So if you go to Puri, I will get news from these devotees, how you are doing, what's going on, what you are doing now. I'll get some news and that will give me some life. But if you go to Vrindavan, it is so far away. Just going itself will take, so many months. And then for the person to come back, another so many months. And then by the time he gives the news, that wouldn't even be happening. Something else would be happening, isn't it? So we'll be separated. So you stay in Jagannath Puri. Besides, Jagannath Puri is not different from Vrindavan. This the scriptures say. So please stay. So that's how she requested him. So the point is, Sachimata uh, would not come in the way of Mahaprabhu's, you know, mission. So now she's telling all the devotees that you will go, but how I can go? I cannot go to see him because I'm the mother. But you can go to Puri and you can see him. So therefore, please allow me to cook. This is my only chance. I want to cook all the meals. Advaita Acharya was cooking. He's an expert himself. But when Sachimata requested, he said, yes, of course. So that very day when she got down from the palanquin, she went into the house from that day until the stay of Mahaprabhu, all the 10 days or 9 days, she cooked. Every single meal she cooked. And what she cooked was honored by Mahaprabhu with all the devotees. I'm joining late every day, so I'm losing time. We don't get enough time to discuss. Dine Acharyera Priti Prabhura Darshana Ratre Loka Dekhe Prabhura Nartana Kirtana. Dine Acharyera Priti Prabhura Darshan. During the day, what do the people see? During the day, you get to see the loving affairs between Advaita Acharya and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All the devotees get to see during the day the loving dealings between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Acharya. And at night, Ratre Loka Dekhe, Prabhura Nartana Kirtana. This went on for 10 days. During the day, they would get to see the loving dealings between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Acharya. And at night, they would get to see Mahaprabhu's beautiful dancing and singing. All the people who came there during the day saw Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the friendly behavior of Advaita Acharya. Of course, the dealings between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Advaita Acharya, and also Advaita Acharya's friendly behavior towards all the devotees included, of course, right? He's providing for them, he's taking care of them, and also they get to see Mahaprabhu's beauty. At night, they had the opportunity to see the Lord's dancing and hear his chanting. Kirtana korite prabhura sarva bhavoday stambha kampa pulakashru gadgada pralay. So this we'll discuss tomorrow. So so what would happen? What are the things that they get to see when the kirtan is going on? That we will see tomorrow. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Mangalarti time.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Mataji.